If you receive a text that has 3 simple, seemingly harmless words, "Would you kindly?" Remember, it's a huge red flag. In fact, if even just one of the words, "kindly," pops up in a text from an unknown number, there's a huge chance scammers are after you. Tim Bajaran, a technology expert with 40 years of experience, explains that it's all because people in the US don't often use the word kindly in everyday language. You're more likely to hear or read kindly in countries that were once under British influence, like Nigeria or India. There, English isn't the main language. There's a huge chance that someone living in one of those countries, and probably sitting in a boiler room full of tricksters, sent you the message. Same goes for help messages. Scammers often pretend to be tech support, saying there's an issue on your device and they'll help you fix it, but it's really a trick. Anti-fraud experts warn that if you get any message that you didn't ask for, whether it's a text, robocall, social media message, or email, it's smart to be extra careful. If you didn't start the conversation, it might be someone trying to trick you. Scammers know people are getting better at spotting tricks, so they've changed their approach. They use AI to have perfect grammar and spelling. They might start with a friendly message like, "Did I miss you today?" or "Hi, how are you?" or "I'll be late for the meeting." If you reply to these messages to say they've got the wrong person or ask who they are, they'll try to fool you somehow. Scammers use these friendly openers to build trust and pretend to be nice. Once they win over your attention, they might ask you to invest in something like cryptocurrency, or say they're in trouble and ask for gift cards, but it's all a trick. The best you can do with any random message you didn't expect, whether it's a text or email, is to just delete it. If the message says it's from someone important, like your bank or the IRS, don't click on any links or open attachments. If you're unsure whether the message is real, you should log in directly to your account at the official website, not through any links in the message. Another safe thing you can do is call the bank or company using their official phone number to check if they really were trying to contact you. It's important to report scam messages because law enforcement can use the information to see how big the problem is and put more effort into solving it. Another big scam that's happening more and more lately is the pig butchering scheme. But don't worry, no pigs are involved. It's called that because scammers spend some time fattening up their target first. They start talking to you on social media or a dating app and become friends, or even act like they're interested in a relationship with you. They chat and get close over weeks or months, and then, once you trust them, the scammer suggests investing in something that sounds promising. It could be a new cryptocurrency or a special stock trading site. When you invest a lot of money, hoping to make even more, the scammer then butchers the relationship and disappears with all the money. So, you gotta double-check any online investment opportunity and try not to share too much personal information with new online friends. Now, in a job offer scam, you might get an email about a job that sounds interesting, even though you didn't apply for it. Here, you need to remember the golden rule of safe online surfing. If the offer sounds too good to be true, it probably is. The job is often something unusual, like being a mystery shopper or a position that doesn't require any special skills. If you say yes, your new employer will send you a check or money order to pay you, but the amount will be way more than they promised. They then tell you to keep part of the money and send the extra back to them. And here comes the trick. That check or money order they sent you was fake. So, when you send them the extra money, you're actually sending them your own money. And once you realize the check was fake, it's too late. Scammers use this trick a lot, especially on popular job sites. So it's important to be careful and double-check any job offer that seems suspicious. If you receive a phone call from someone who works for Microsoft or another big tech company and offers to make your computer faster, don't get too excited. If you accept the offer, they will send you an email and you'll click on a link to download a program that lets you control your computer from far away. Once they're in, they can put malware on your computer, which lets them see your files and steal important personal information. To stay safe from these kinds of scams, ignore unasked for advice from strangers. Real companies won't call you to fix your computer out of nowhere. And please, never allow remote access to your computer unless you know and trust the person. If someone calls you, ask questions to make sure they're who they say they are. Scammers often give up if they see you're being cautious. Now, sometimes scammers will make fake quizzes or surveys to trick people into giving away their personal information. These quizzes might start with fun, harmless questions, and once you get hooked, they'll ask you for personal details like your address, birthday, or even bank information. They often promise rewards or prizes to make people feel comfortable sharing more. But the real goal is to gather information that could be used for identity theft or fraud. To stay safe, only trust surveys from websites or companies you know. Look them up if you're unsure. If the quiz suddenly redirects or opens more windows, that's usually a sign of something suspicious. Some quizzes ask for access to unnecessary personal info. Be cautious and say no if it feels strange. Now, another form of scam is voice phishing, when someone pretends to be an official over the phone and asks you to provide your data. Always check with your bank, hospital, or whoever the scammers pretend to be if they really need your data. It can also be a robocall that asks you to contact some phone number to claim your prize. The robot can offer you to press a certain button to stop communication with it for good. Ignore it. You'll just sign yourself up for more robocalls because they know you're a real person. Now, some bad guys that practice phishing are after your voice. It's as unique as your fingerprint, iris, and DNA. A simple yes or "I'm listening" can help fraudsters generate a sample of your voice. If they get that and some other data from you, they can access even more personal data and do some operations pretending to be you. AI tools can change recording of your voice seamlessly into something you never really said. So the best you can do is hang up without saying a word. To keep your personal data safe, you gotta get creative when you answer security questions that can give you access to your account when you forget your password. Don't select the same security questions across multiple sites. If one answer is leaked, then they'll have access to all your accounts. If someone's after your data, they can easily find out the name of your elementary school, favorite food, or pet. So don't give away these clues online or use fictitious information as answers to your security questions to keep them unhackable. In case you have your pet's name as a password, don't share pictures of it signed with that name. Invent a passphrase of random words instead of a password. But the best you can do is not use the pet's name as a password and get a special app to create a stronger password for you instead. Finally, be careful when you're shopping online or typing in some other sensitive data in public places, because shoulder surfing is a real thing. If they glance at your screen long enough at a coffee shop, in a shared workspace, or on a bus, they can easily steal credit card information, passwords, or shipping addresses. Try to position your screen in such a way that no one but you can see it. You can get a privacy screen protector or filter to be on the safe side. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.